Hey dudes and chicks and neither of those girls don't apply to you. Welcome to Make for Last Time. My name is Katie. Today I am going to be decluttering my face products, like mainly blush and highlighters. I really don't use a ton of face products, and when I do I usually nail it, so I don't declutter my face products very often. But my blushes and my highlighters are like, they need to be dramatically decluttered. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I get rid of and what I keep, then just hang out. So I'm going to start by saying I have 3 extra Unearthly Cosmetics highlighters because I ordered them because I was scared I wasn't going to get them in PR, and then I did end up getting them in PR. And I was going to give them away, but then as I went through this last breakup and everything, I realized that I actually, you know how there's like math anxiety? Well, I actually have like mail anxiety, and I fucking suck at mailing shit. So it doesn't hurt that I have extras because I use the shit out of them. I use them with almost every single look. So I'm not getting rid of these because they need to go to somewhere special, and I can't seem to get things where they need to go. So there's that. And I'm going to start with all the things that I'm definitely decluttering, because these things are just like been taking up space in my Serenity. So this was given to me by a friend. It's the Paulina Beauty highlighter in Venom, and I've never used it. I never really dug it. The person who gave it to me, it's like hard pan. It was not that great. I'm getting rid of the Nomad Cosmetics Studio 54 highlighters. I wanted to love these, but they were just, something about the formula was too hard. The colors are really nice, and they swatch really nice. And also there's an orange, which I love an orange highlighter, but they just don't pick up on a brush the way that I need them to. And then I'm getting rid of the Norns highlighters. There was the Veil of the Future, Web of Destiny, and Spring of Life. And this is the Spring of Life. This was the blue and gold one. Again, wanted to love these. I love it that they have like a sparkly formula, but they just don't apply that well. This is the pink one. Super pretty colors, super good. Like, they looked like they were going to be amazing. They looked like fucking magical, but they just weren't. This one was purple and gold, and honestly, on the fingers, they swatch amazing, but they just don't wear that well, so I got to get rid of them. And honestly, like, if I didn't have more highlighters, I probably would keep those and make them work, just because they're so special and amazing. But then now I have like so many really good highlighters that really work for me that it's hard to keep shit that doesn't work. Okay, these were like some of my first highlighters, and I kind of got these on a recommendation-ish, like watching a Batty Bean video, but this was back when she was Beauty Bean, and saying that these were the most sparkly highlighters that she had, and they're loose, and I'm pretty sure it was Beauty Bean that I saw a video. They're the Artist Couture loose pigments. I have Cocoa Bling, and they're, like I say, super pretty, super nice. I mean, she wasn't wrong. They really are like nice. And that's just like a little, they're super nice, but they're like a loose highlighter, which I have to love a brand pretty much a lot. This one's in Broadway. It's like a pink to gold shift. And this one is in Gold Digger, and it's a white to gold shift, which I also have another white to gold shift that I'm probably going to get rid of. This is the Hades, ColourPop Hades. I got this because Angelica Nyqvist said that she loved these ones. It's a good highlighter. I just have better ones now. And then this is the Wet n Wild. It's like a goldy greeny with a skull in it. I can't believe I'm going to get rid of this, actually. It has a skull in it, but it just doesn't work that well anymore. And I honestly bought it when I first got into makeup, and it lasted me a really long time. So, I mean, it was what, probably like $3 or something, and like I got my fucking money's worth, and also it had a skull on it. So, okay, what else? This is the P. Louise replacement highlighter for the broken one that came in my Love Tapes palette. I've never used it in the Love Tapes palette, and I actually have used this one. It's like a nice orange highlighter. Actually, that's a pretty nice orange highlighter. What in the actual fuck? Do I really want to get rid of this? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have another orange highlighter that's just as good. This was sent to me as a gift from an actual brand owner, so I'm not going to name off who it is, but it didn't work for her, and it didn't work for me either. It's the Blursh. Actually, it's leaking. It's the Blursh Liquid Blusher in Candy Drip. It's pretty. It's just a liquid. And it's a little too pink. And honestly, the brand owner that gave me this, she has some pink highlighters that are way better than this in her brand. So those are the ones that I'm going to keep. So that's nice. Okay, so these are my 4 Black Moon Cosmetics highlighters. This one's in Shroom, and I use this pretty frequently when I'm looking for just like something neutral that's not quite neutral. It's like a pink to gold, or like more pink to copper. It's really pretty though. I use it all the time. It's kind of my Diamond Dasher. It's like my neutrals. And then this one is Jellyfish, and it's like a blue. I don't know if you can see that. These do, I love these, but they do get a little casty if you overdo it. But I like the way they give you kind of an eerie glow. So I like them still. They're kind of on the verge of maybe becoming obsolete. This one's in Jellyfish or Cat Shark. And it's like a purple to white. I like that one a lot as well. Honestly, Spectre by Unearthly is like way better. Actually, Spectre is way better. I think I'm going to get rid of that one. And then this is Glowworm, and this is like one of my favorite highlighters of all time. It's green. It's a green shift. Why doesn't it look green at all right there? It's greeny. Oh, you can see it really good on camera, but it almost looks neutral on me. So I'm going to keep those 3. And honestly, Spectre really just takes the cake when it comes to purple shift. So Spectre actually gives you like a weird glow. I'll go into the Unearthly highlighters right now just to show you the comparison or whatever. So this is the Spellbinding, and this is like one of my favorite highlighters ever. It's like, oh my God, you guys can see that. It's like so pretty. It's like gold to green to pink to orange. It's like, it's my go-to. I wear it quite a bit. You can really see the pink shift and you can't hardly see the green, but it's like all the things. It's like so amazing. That's not going anywhere. And then this is Spectre, and this gives such an eerie glow. Oh, you can't even see it right there. Oh, fuck. See if I can get you that. It's like a really eerie purple shift. It's so good. That's not going anywhere. This is Mirage, and it's like a green to yellow to orange. It's a lot like the Prophecy highlighter, only this one is more orange, and I would say the Prophecy is more green. Oh, this is like super goldy too. You can't really see the yellow hints in it, but it's really goldy. I love that color. Really, these highlighters have kind of changed the game for me. I love them so much. The Unearthly highlighters are so fucking good. And then this is Twilight. And honestly, I've only used this once, and this is more like a topper, but I don't really care for it that much. Whenever I'm going to use a white, I use this one, but I've only used it like twice, I think. And honestly, I'm really going to dig into this and see if I can. It's just like a nice, like soft, I'm not going to get rid of it, but I don't really use it. It's not like it's not that I don't like it. It's just I don't like it as much as other things. This is a P. Louise highlighter, and honestly, it's more like a glowy blush, but I'm going to get rid of it because I never use it. And I think it's a little too, well, is it too glowy to use for a blush? Maybe I should try it. Well, I feel like it looks a lot like the Melt Genesis, which I got as a, oh, that's so fucking pretty. And this is supposed to be a highlighter, but it's a little too dark for a highlighter. So I'm going to get rid of the P. Louise one, and I'm going to keep the Genesis one. And I think I'm going to throw this in my blushes. I think it's a little too much to use as a blush, but I'm not getting rid of it. Okay, this is the Unearthly Bow and Arrow highlighter, and it's a really nice pink. This is one of the ones that like, it's just a nice pink. I'm going to actually do it again because it kind of goes a little peachy, but not really. It's pretty faint. And actually, I'm going to do Star Surfer next to that and kind of see if they're not similar, because I really like Star Surfer. Oh, that's like actually way lighter. So that's my Kaleidos Star Surfer. And honestly, I don't fucking wear that. And then what's the other one? Diamond Dasher, I think, is the one that looks like sort of like this. Yeah, I actually like both of those, but they're really similar. And I actually like the Unearthly one better, but I'm still going to keep that. So I'm getting rid of Star Surfer. It's just not really, I'll never use that. Okay, and then also there's the In the Dark blue by Unearthly, and I love this one. And honestly, that actually kind of replaces that blue Moonlighter. I think I'm going to get rid of my Black Moon Cosmetics Moonlighter in the blue. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of Jellyfish because this this is like way more blue. Here, let me see if I can. And without the cast. So I feel like the Black Moon Cosmetics, they have a cast. Oh, that's actually a little more purple. You can see, well, maybe I'll keep that. I still use them. I still use those Black Moon Cosmetics ones every once in a while. I just don't use them like I use my Unearthly ones. Like, really getting those Unearthly Cosmetics highlighters is the reason why I decided to actually like do a major declutter, is because I love those so much that I don't really use anything else. This is Give Me Glow in White Noise, and this is a white, just a white, which is, it's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm probably going to keep that one, and then I'm going to get rid of Halo, which has a gold. God, these are so good. Halo has a gold shift, and I don't really care for gold that much in my highlighter, so I'm going to get rid of that one. Damn, those are nice, though. God, that is really nice. Not because they're not nice. They're super nice. I just don't use them. Let me see something here. This is my Hollow Glaze Be Perfect Get Wet and Hollow Glaze. It looks like this. I love this. It's actually a lot similar to, the formula of these is really difficult to work with, just like those ColourPop ones, but I use them every once in a while, so I'm just going to keep it. They really look like more shiny on the skin. And then, let me see something here. This is Skin Sheen. It's got a blue shift. Oh yeah, that's really, ooh yeah, that's so good. Like I say, these don't apply that well. They're that wet, like, cream. This is the one in Soft Silk, and honestly, I'll never use that. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that one. And then this is Do You, and it's just a regular pink. And I'll never use that either. I just won't. So I'm getting rid of that one. These are ColourPop. This is ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Glitter in Felicity, and honestly I really like this, and I don't ever use it, and it's in that shit formula that you can't really pick up on a brush, but I love the way it looks on the skin, and so I'm willing to use my finger to use it. It just looks really pretty, so I'm keeping that. This is Spellbound Super Shock Cheek, and it's like a purpley shift, and it's super glittery. Ooh, that's cute. Let me see if I can, it's right here next to that other one. I really just like these a lot, so I'm keeping them both. I never use them. I have like once in the last 2 years, but I still like them. Then these are my Rituel de Fils, and one of them's in the Fawn, and I got these in a deal. One of them is the Fawn, and it's like, it's a cream. You use your finger to put on almost all of Rituel de Fils shit, but this is like fucking so good. Oh my god. I love this shit. I love Rituel de Fils. They're like, every little thing they do is magic. And this is the Chimera, and it's green, and I go nuts over a green. And this is really green. It shifts all different. It shifts green, and then it shifts like minty green. God, like in the pan right now, it just looks so green, but you can't see it really. Let's see if I can get it in the mirror. No, not really. And then I'll just do this right next to it, so I know you guys will see it in the camera. It's so great. I love this. I love Rituel de Fils. These highlighters are like so special to me. Okay, now I'm gonna do my Kaleidos, because honestly, I love Kaleidos highlighters. Who the fuck doesn't? I use them quite a bit, and I use them as colored, you know what I mean? Because you guys know I like to use colored highlighters. So this is Skywalker, and it's also a blue purple shift. And honestly, do I really need this and my Black Moon Cosmetics Moonlighters? I guess maybe I'll just keep trying on the Black Moon Cosmetics until I can get rid of them. Why don't I just get rid of them? So this is Skywalker, and it's blue as shit. I'm getting rid of that Black Moon Cosmetics one. It's just too casty. Yeah, those are the exact same color, but one of them's casty and one of them's shiny. So I'm getting rid of it. I don't know why I keep fucking around. This one is Moon Cruiser, and honestly, if this one is lavender enough, I'm probably going to get rid of Jellyfish too. It absolutely is. Oh my god, this is really pretty. Actually, this is different than Jellyfish. It's a little pinky purple, but I love it. It's right here. Let me see if I can get the shift. I can't. Let me see if I can get it on my finger. I feel like this one's always hard to capture. Like you can't, I remember not being able to see it on my things either, but I think I'm going to get rid of Jellyfish too. Is that what this is? No, that's Glowworm. I already got rid of Jellyfish. Okay, perfect. So I'm keeping those two. Moon Cruiser, Skywalker, Diamond Dasher I'm keeping. I already tried that on for you guys, but it's just a good like nudie if I ever want one, which I never do, but I have used it like once in the last year. This is the old Comet Catcher, and I still really like this. It just has, it's almost Red Giant, but pink, but make it fuchsia. I'm keeping it. I like it. This is Solar Sailor, and this is like super goldy. I broke the lid off. This is just a really nice for any yellow looks that you do. It works. I love it. I've used it tons. I like having it. This is Ray Rider, and honestly, this is like trash. I'm getting rid of this one. I don't need it. And this is Laser Glazer. It's discontinued, and God knows why. Probably because of the Prophecy highlighter, but it's like super green. Like I will never get rid of this, and I will never stop using it no matter how anybody tries to make me. I'm just kidding. And then the new Mars Melter, which oh wait, this is the old Mars Melter. Maybe I am gonna get rid of this. This is like, actually, I'm full of shit. Hold on, let me see. What's the old Mars? Wait, where did I put it? Oh no, that was Comet Catcher, and then that's the new Mars Melter. Okay, never mind. I'm so full of shit. My eyes are brown. Yeah, there's just something about the effect of this Comet Catcher, and then this is the new Mars Melter. I must have already decluttered that. So that's Comet Catcher next to Mars Melter. I don't know if you guys can see it in the... I like both of them. They're not going anywhere. And then the Prophecy highlighter, which is obviously so good. Nobody's getting rid of that motherfucker, are they? This is the Prophecy highlighter. Sorry I haven't been showing these as good as like I should be, but oh, fuck. That's so good. Oh my God. But honestly, I know for a fact that on camera you can't really see the gravity of this motherfucker. Like, period. So like the Prophecy and my Unearthly Cosmetics are my best highlighters that I have, like, period. This is my Lime Crime highlighter, and quite frankly, let me see something here, because I feel like that in the dark, I always kept this because of the blue shade that it has. See, there's three, and there's the blue and the purple, and then this. They're all nice and they all look really nice, but I feel like this is just kind of outdated and I don't really use it anymore. And that blue, let's see something here. Actually, that really is a nice blue. Well, let me see. I'm going to hold off on this for a minute because I have some singles by Bitter Lace Beauty that I'm going to try out next to that. Then I got the Spaced Out highlighters. These are the pink ones. So cute. I don't know. There's just a tiny bit of a shift in this, but it's just a really nice, cute pink. I mean, really, you can't go wrong with it. It's pretty. And then this is the pink to orange one. I mean, these are what we wish that the Odin's Eye would have. I feel like the sparkly formula, the mixy ones are sparkly more, and then the other ones are like sheeny more, but I really like these highlighters. They're not going anywhere. And then I got the Get Groovy, which is the orange version. And one of them, let me see something here. So those are the two together. One of them's like a lot more yellow and one of them's a lot more orange, but love them. Here, let's see. Those are the four of the summer collection. I mean, honestly, those, they came out at the same time as those, the lowlighters did. And dude, I mean, they kind of just really stole the show. Those Unearthly highlighters fucking kick ass. Okay, this is my Hourglass, and this is an entire face palette, and this isn't going anywhere. It's just so functional, and it looks so natural and just beautiful. It really brings out your natural beauty. So it's got the two blushes, the bronzer, and then the two like They're like highlighter-y, but they're more for like under your eye or like making things look lifted. Hourglass makes really good face products. And then I got the Alva from Odin's Eye. I'm getting rid of this. I can't stand this fucking palette at all. And then this is the Low Light. This is the OG highlighter palette from Unearthly, and it's still so good. It still ranks. I'll like actually give you guys swatches here. Oh my god, this is Low Light. Look at how cute that is. This is Synthwave. And honestly, I could probably get rid of Diamond Dasher for this. Actually, I'm just like doing these swatches up next to each other so I can see if yeah, I guess Diamond Dasher's a little bit pinker. I'll keep it still. This is Comet. Oh, this might be actually, ooh, this one's really pretty. This one's got more of a goldy shift. Pretty. Those are both really pretty. And then these are the greens. This one is Extraterrestrial. I fucking love these colors. Oh my god, it's pink to green shift. I'm really digging into that motherfucker. Oh my god, I love that color. It's a pink to green shift, like straight up. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's really pretty. And then this is Laser Beam, and this is the more green. This is like a mint green to purple shift, which is the reason why these can't replace my other ones, because honestly, I really like the Rituel de Fille, how it's like just straight up purple, but I don't know if you guys can see, there is like a purple shift in that, or I meant straight up green, the Rituel de Fille. But you can really see the green on camera, but like on my arm when I'm turning it, all I see is purple. So that's a thing. And then I used Meteoroid in a look lately, and this is a really pretty color too, and it looks really good on me. I always thought it was going to be too dark, but it absolutely is not. So that's the Low Light palette, and honestly, not obsolete, still really good. Love this palette, and it's pretty old. Like, so all my singles are in Bitter Lace Beauty, and they're all really stinking good. But there's a couple that I'm gonna just get rid of here that I know for a fact I'm gonna get rid of. I actually have a lot of these, I didn't realize. Okay, this is an Unearthly in Golden, a single. I don't think I'm gonna keep that one. I don't even know where that came from. I just don't really need anything like that. It's just sort of neutrally. Okay, this is Pastel Pucker, and let me get my shit cleaned up here. This is Pastel Pucker, and it's like a purple to yellow shift, and it is so good. Actually, purple to green to yellow. So good. That's not going anywhere. And then this is, actually, I'll do all my candy coated highlighters. I actually don't know if you guys remember when I dropped this right in front of you guys, and fucking it literally landed exactly like this. And when I flipped it over, it was just sitting in a pile, like perfectly pressed, not in the container. Totally trash. And this is Lollipop Love. It's like a blue to a purple. Oh, you can't really see it. You can't see the purple shift, but in the pan, that's all you can see. I just changed my lighting, so to try to get you guys something better here. No, nothing. Okay, this is Taffy Tart, and everybody knows, like, this isn't really a wearable highlighter, but I have worn it as a highlighter. That's like teal to green, and honestly, I feel like this is just a little more wearable as far as like it doesn't look like totally outrageous, but it still has that little tiny bit of blue shift. I'm gonna keep this highlighter because I do use that color every once in a while when I do a super fishy look. And these are like some of my favorites. This is Cupcake Crush, and it's pink to kind of lavendery. It's got a really nice fuchsia shift, and honestly, why don't I use this more often for the love? Can't even see it now. I need to turn on my light. I love these. This is Watermelon Whip, and this is like probably the most, you guys know I love that pink to green shit. This is like an absolute pink to green shift. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, you can see the green, you just can't really see the pink. God, that sucks. And then this is Sugar Sweet, and it's like a purple to gold. It looks yellow right here, but then right here it looks like... I had it. There it looks, you can see the purple shift. Like straight on. And this is like a bluey lavender, like a more blue tone lavender. You can't even see it in the camera. I would have to say these were probably my best highlighters until I got those unearthly ones. But these are all really pretty and they ain't going nowhere. And then I have these Kaleidoscope Glow highlighters by Bitter Lace. Well, here's these ones. This is Romantic Rose, and I think I got these for like $5, and I'm getting rid of these ones. They're just not really useful to me. And then where's the other one? Ooh, I got this. This is Peridot, and it's like a... It's like a green... I'm not getting rid of that. Come on. Who am I kidding? And then this one is an orange one, but as we've clearly seen, like I just have an orange one now that just blows some shit out of the water. Yeah, I'm getting rid of that for sure. Okay, and then these are those Kaleidoscope ones. So this one is Electric. And it is a gold to greeny shift. This one is a rainbow. It's called Looking Glass, and it's got like all the colors of the rainbow in it, which you can't see at all. I don't know if you guys can see it on my finger, but I'll just go like this. Ooh, that looks so good. Stop it. Oh, you can't even see it at all. Well, there you go. Maybe a little. And then I already got, this is Lucid. And it's like a purpley to blue purple. Damn, I'm glad I got rid of that Black Moon Cosmetics one. This one is Whimsical, and it's really cute. God, you can't see any of these. It's like a more pink toned lavender. And then this one is Luster, and this is probably my favorite one out of this entire collection. It's pink, like pink. God, you can't even see the pink. It's so crazy. So anyways, I'm not getting rid of any of those. They're so good and they give me life. If something gives me life, I'm keeping it. Sorry, I just went to pop my neck. That's what that weird look was. I know, it probably looked super strange. And I'm actually going to get rid of Peridot. It's not that shiny, so nobody needs that. I have Glowworm. Okay, so those are all my highlighters that I'm getting rid of. And then now I'm going into blushes. This shouldn't take too long. These are all my blushes, my Made by Mitchell actual blushes, the blush formula. And I have SPF. Where's the SPF? Rosy Posy, Sugar Peach, Sweet Cheeks, the originals. These are all the originals. Strawberry Cream, that actually was a gift from my friend. That's not one of the originals. Mango Dreamin', that's not one of the originals. And then I got all these like yellowy colored ones from the Where the Mangoes launch. A friend actually sent this to me with the Where the Mangoes palette, and I love this formula. I don't use it as much as I used to, but I'm definitely not getting rid of any of them. Here's another Hourglass blush. I'm not getting rid of that. Those are all blushes and they all look so pretty. Like, they're so good. Here's my Halo Glow e.l.f. I don't know. I don't think I like this very much. I don't think I like the color that much on me. Maybe I did. That's the color right there. Maybe it was a little too light, like wedding-y for me, but I'll give it another chance. This is the Genesis. I think I'm going to get rid of my Kaleidos blushes. I don't ever use them. Actually, I do use them. I use all my blushes quite a bit. I considered getting rid of my clown blush and my fairy palettes, but what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Like, I just never use them. I really never use this one, the fairy blush, but they're so cool. Like, I don't know if I want to get rid of them yet. And honestly, there always comes a time when I use them. Yeah, I'll keep them. So funny. Do I really want to get rid of these Kaleidos blushers? I really keep them for the shimmery piece, but they're not that good. Yeah, I'm getting rid of both of these. I don't think I need them. Actually, that's a really pretty color right there. Actually, I think I'm going to keep this one and get rid of the other one. I think this is the one I use mostly, and I don't want the other one. Look at that. That's like a shimmery thing. Honestly, I don't really know what they were thinking. Like, I don't know how to use these because those aren't quite highlighters, but they're not quite blushes either. So anyway, this is the Unearthly blush in Charmed, and I honestly was gonna get, yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of both of these. I'm gonna get rid of Charmed. I think these came with the sleepover collection, and then I'm gonna get rid of Cherub. I thought they looked shimmery. I just prefer glowy blushes for the most part, and I have some really good Unearthly blushes that I use like pretty faithfully, so I'm gonna get rid of those. And then I have the Alva Fruit Blusher in Apricot Girl. And I honestly don't really wear this, but I use it on other people quite a bit, so I'm going to keep it. Also, Christine sent them to me, so I try to hold on to that shit if there's any possibility. And then Little Jasmine, and I love this color right here. And it's a shimmery blush. This is the Flower Blush formula. Super good. And these are my Melt Cream blushes, and I love these so much. I love every one of them, but I only got the Pearl formula. So this is polished, and I'm keeping that. It looks like this. They are so pretty. They're like the prettiest. This one is Golden Hour. Actually, I think this looks very similar to that blusher that I just kept of the e.l.f. Maybe the e.l.f. are sort of dupes for it, but I doubt it. And then this is Pinched. And as I said, I only got the Pearl formulas. I didn't get any of the regular formulas. And this is the three next to each other. God, they're just so good. They make you look so young and fresh, like just really good. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the Saharan blush palette. I always keep it for this color right here and this color right here, but I just never use it. And then I always think, is this going to be a nice like shimmery, glowy blush? But I just never do it. It's always just a little over the top, I feel like. And sometimes when I overdo a red blush like that, I feel like I look like Santa. So no, I'm not doing that. This is the OG Unearthly blush palette. And there's all these like glowy formulas in here. I thought about getting rid of this and then I rethought it. This is identical to that Saharan color, so maybe I can get rid of the Saharan and keep the... I wonder if that will work as a glowy blush. I'm going to try it. I'm keeping this. I was going to get rid of it, but I'm not going to. And then I'm not getting rid of anything that I'm about to show you. These are my 4 Kathleen Lights ColourPop blushes, and I still use these. I used up one yesterday. Like, I use them all the time. They're glowy, they're beautiful, they rock my world. I love the fuck out of them. And even this color right here looks like my skin. It looks so pretty on. It's so great. So I'll never get rid of those ones. They're some of my favorite blush formulas. The Arthurine blush palette, obviously this is a fucking staple. I was just having this conversation in my live stream. Like, I will never not want this palette. And even though it's discontinued, I will continue to like replace the shades if I ever pan them. These are not a glowy formula, so it's not my preference, but I'm wearing Goji right now and it's one of my favorite blush colors of all time. I don't know why it looks so good on me, but I just feel so pretty. And then these are the Unearthly Cosmetics. This is actually Angel, I think is what it's called, and it's actually really fucking pretty. I mean, when you see it on people when they do a low light picture on Instagram, this is so beautiful. I'm pretty sure it's called Angel. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's called Angel, and pictures in the dark of that color. And then I love all these colors, but this color right here, this color right here, and this color right here are all the glowy formula, and they look beautiful. So I'm not getting rid of any of these. So this is my Blursh palette, the Blursh book, and okay, so this is a half matte, half glowy, And I love the glowy formula in here. Sorry I'm dark, but at least the palette's like bright. So this is a glowy, this is glowy, this is glowy, this is glowy. That's what they look like. They are so pretty. And then the other two that are glowy are this one right here, this one right here, and this one right here. So I'm gonna go. And those are the colors. Those are all the glowy blushes in this palette. And they're so pretty. I love this palette so much. That was a gift from one of my subscribers. And it was like one of the best gifts ever. It's so usable. And it's like one of those things that'll go the distance. Like it's never going to go out. Like it's never going to be outdated because it's a staple, right? It's a blush palette. So like you're always going to use your blush palettes. So I got rid of this, these, God, I feel good too. These, and these. So I got rid of 31 highlighters and blushes. That's all. There is no more. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because you can't wait to see what happens next. Hit the like button if you like this video or if you just like my sparkling personality and my boyish charm, and hang out with me in the comments because I fucking love it. If you got like halfway through this video and you're like, oh my god, she's so pretty till she opens her big fucking mouth, then go check me out on Instagram. I don't talk as much on Instagram. And if you were like, oh my god, Katie, don't sugarcoat it, why don't you tell us how you really feel, then go check out my Patreon because I don't hold anything back on my Patreon. I go live every Tuesday in the series See You Next Tuesday, and I am also starting to upload Zoom meetings once a month on the portal. So this one will be 11/11 at 11/11 and it's on a Saturday, so I can do it at 11/11. So that's the 11/11 portal, whatever. If you're interested in finding out what that's all about, then come check out my Zoom meetings at my Patreon. Thank you guys so much for watching. You could have been anywhere, but you were here wasting your time with me, and I totally appreciate you. Later.